I decided I'd come on really quick to give you guys a quick little tutorial of how to use the routing app that I would normally use when I was doing home inspections, and it is called Circuit, Circuit. I've spoke about this before in another video. I just decided I'd come on today because someone just not long asked me what type of app should they use, in order to get their routings together. And I said, you know what, I've never actually really shown you guys how to actually route your locations out to make sure that you don't waste money on gas and all of your travel time, and get as much money made in one day as you possibly can. So I decided I would do that right now really quick. In between time, I'm starving. I should have brought my water over here. Jeez, I'm thirsty. As y'all can tell, I was doing something, taking care of business up in here, handling myself. All right, so look over how I'm looking. All right, so I'm going to show you how to use it. So as you can see right here, this is inside of the actual app itself. And you see right there where it says Los Angeles, okay? So that's where I am, right? So I'm in Los Angeles County. All right. So if I pull the map down, and I'm going to make it big enough so you can see it. And if you can look at that right there, you can see those, you see all of those little numbers? Those are a cluster of homes that I was going to in one particular day, all right? So as you can see right here, right below it here, it gives it right there. It says eight stops. You see it right there, right below it, 8 stops. All right. So this is what I mean by setting your appointments in a orderly fashion to where you know that you're going to be going from one location to the next without having to go really far and in between houses, so that you can knock out as many as you can within a day. All right, so if I pull the map out and I scratch it a little bit, you will be able to see here where it starts to look like they're out a little bit. So it looks as though these locations are like spreaded and they're not actually in clusters, but they are. As you can see, we're just turning corners and hitting street blocks, right? All right, so I'm going to pull that down, pull that back in, and I'm going to explain to you how this works. Okay, so from my house, when I left, it was 8:29 a.m., all right? So now, let me see if I can see it while I show it to you. The first location that I went to, it shows, well, maybe I should, let me see if I can do this right, because I don't want to show the wrong stuff. I don't want to show people's houses. Okay, so the first location I went to when I got there, it was 8:45. As you can see that, it says 8:45 over in the corner. And then I hope you guys can see that because this old phone is crazy. Okay, 8:45 was the first location. Then from 8:45, the next location was going to be up till 9:02. So 9:02 a.m. All right, y'all gotta forgive me because I am not editing this video. It's hot and I need a shower. Okay, so then the next one after that went from 9:02 to 9:07, from 9:07 to 9:12, from 9:12 to 9:16, from 9:16 to 9:19, from 9:19 to 9:25, from 9:25 to 9:28, from 9:28 to 9:35, from 9:35 to 9:38, and then home. And as you can see, I'm gonna cover that and hopefully I can show that to you guys exactly what I'm talking about, so you can see those hours, because I'm trying not to show these people's homes. Okay, so as you can see those hours right there, so you see how quickly I got from one location to the next. Very, very easy to do. You just have to make sure you map your route out so that you can do it just like that. So with that being said, it says here at the top right here that it would take me 1 hour and 45 minutes from my house and back to my house, including all of these 8 stops in between. Now you already know that when you're doing these routes, this is not including how long it's going to take you to get out, all right, and do what you need to do at each location. That doesn't include that, all right. This is just telling you if you were to just drive and get in your car and go from one location to the next, how long it would take you to go all the way around, pass all of those houses, go through all of those streets, and come home. Now imagine if you were not doing any inspections at all, and all you did was drive past all of those houses and come back to the house. You haven't wasted any gas. Okay, so that's what I mean by making sure that you route out so you don't put no wear and tear on your car. You get to each location in a particular order, one behind the other, and it's all mapped out and in a cluster. Now, if you're doing drive-bys and all you're doing is taking pictures, you can add probably another 30, maybe 40 minutes to it. For 8 of them, and you're looking at about 3 hours, 20 minutes or so, you'll be back at home and you will have done all 8 homes and you will have made over $100 in that day. Okay? If you're doing appointments, you know that may take a little longer, but it depends on the appointment and what you're doing at the house and whether you're in full control of your appointment as to whether you are going to actually make this money within at least a 4-hour period and be done for your day. It all depends on you and how fast you move and how swift you are and how punctual you are as far as getting from one location to the next. All right. So I also wanted to show you guys another route and give you a prime example of something else so that you know what not to do to make sure that you are still saving your gas and saving your time. All right. So on this one right here, I didn't know which one I should go to first. It was just 2 of them starting from the home stop. So as you can see right there where that little flag is, that's home. Okay. Right there where it says West Hollywood and Beverly Hills. That is the home flag. And then you see it says number 1 and then it says number 2. All right. So, and then after number 2, you see how it goes all the way around this thing? Okay, well, we ain't trying to go all the way around this map because the distance between my house to the first one and the second one is really short. So once I hit that second location, I'm going to turn around and I'm going to go back the way I came. I'm not going to continue to let the app take me in a route. You know how some people use it and click the button and then they'll go to the next one and click the button and then it'll say go the next location is home and you just click it and now it got you all somewhere else other than where you need to be. You only want to go home. So if that's what you want to do, you don't use the map when it shows you something as horrible as that. You're going to have to learn how to just say, I'm not going that route. Let me go back the way I came. Okay. So that was something else that I wanted to show you too. All right. So let me see really quick here if I can find one that I guess I should have marked them, but I didn't. This was a last minute video for you guys. I should have marked it, but I didn't. I do apologize. Give me a second here. I will find one because I want to show you one that actually has maybe 1 or 2 that's off a distance from the other ones that you're actually going to be doing in that day. You've put all of them into your route, but you got 1 or 2 of them that's all the way somewhere else in another location. So let me show you this one right here. Okay, so right here, I'm going to see if you can see it. I'm going to have to pull it in so you can. Okay, you see all of those little check marks? Matter of fact, let me pull it out some so that you can see. Okay, so all of these check marks, see this route starts right here by the 101 right here. That's me. I'm at the 101. And then it goes, that's the little, we're following the little gray line, okay? So the gray line is the street that I'm on, okay? I'm going to go all the way down and I'm going to hit this cluster first. And these are, the reason why they're not blue is because I checked them off on that day. So those ones right there, those are the ones that are like in a little cluster area, all in the same little area for me to run around. Okay, so now suppose, what I'm getting to is, suppose you had this to do and you knew that you wanted to knock all of those out. Well, you're looking at a total of 7 of them, because we want to look at number 7 too, which is the one that's still in blue. The reason why it's in blue is because I decided I was not going to do that one on that day. The reason why is because even though it looks like it's close, when you zoom out to actually see from those in that corner to here, it's a good little piece, right? But the road that I came from to go home, it's right there, that little notch that comes and then goes that way. It's that notch right there. So that's where I went home from at that point. The reason why I did that is because when I zoom out, you can see number 8 as well, coming from 7 to number 8, all the way in another area. Okay, so you need to know, why would I go all the way, hit that cluster, and then come back and go all the way up there? No, those 2 were saved for a totally different day when I knew I was going to have more homes to stick in there with it, so that I can have a full day and not have to worry about going that far out of my way when I just hit all of those clusters of homes. All right. So with that being said, I hope I explained to you exactly what I mean about a cluster and about getting as many as you can in that day. If you don't have those many appointments as of yet, don't worry about that. Stay patient, all right? And things will happen for you. You just have to stay patient. Eventually, the work will come. But for those of you who are doing it and you are kind of lost a little bit, you don't know exactly what to do, all right. Y'all got to forgive me. I'm hot. Fingernail polish done come off. I'm looking goofy. It don't even matter. I had to get on here and show you guys how to actually do this so that you will know what I mean by making clusters and wasting time and strategizing your routes so that you can make this money, get as much as you can in one day and not have any problems. All right. I hope you guys enjoyed that. If you need me to do it again, you don't quite catch it, put it in the comment section and I'll be glad to redo it again on a day when I'm not tired. All right. But right now, I'm gonna get me a shower. I'm gonna fix me something to eat and enjoy me at least an hour of something on the television and call it a day. Thank you so much for watching. Enjoy the rest of your night.